Hey YouTube, Dogwitchin84 here, unfortunately here to rant again and say that once again considering quitting current format Yu-Gi-Oh! Mainly because people are not listening to me and not respecting my wishes and decisions in Yu-Gi-Oh! Still, more specifically when it comes to decks that I hate. And I'm getting really fed up of it. Like, despite the fact that I already did a major rant about this a couple of months ago and said hundreds of times already that I hate certain decks and don't want to play against them, people still keep trying to get me to play against them anyway. I just don't understand why people are not listening to me and not respecting my wishes and decisions. As I said before, I stopped playing in tournaments just so I wouldn't have to deal with decks that basically don't let me play. So why the hell would I want to play against them outside of tournament play? I just don't get it. Like, I mean, why do people keep asking this when I have already said several times that I don't want to play against them, and just said no to challenges time and time again? It's like it's being done just to piss me off. This included objections to some of the decks being banned from the endurances, and I knew there'd be objections, I just knew it. But there are good reasons why I banned the decks that I banned. Like, almost all of them are decks that do too many things that don't let me play, which I already explained several times already. And like I said, I stopped playing in tournaments to specifically get away from those kinds of decks. Now, I know this sounds very entitled, but I'm not being entitled, I'm just simply being fed up of decks that do things that don't let me play the game, whether it OTKs, FTKs, locks my deck down through either control or stun, doesn't matter which one. Yeah, there's a big difference, you know. And I say almost all of them are decks that I hate, but there is the question of Noble Knights. Now, don't get me wrong about Noble Knights. I have absolutely nothing against Noble Knights, okay? Yes, Morgan the Enchantress can be a pain in the arse, but yeah, it's more of a love-hate card, and other than that, I have nothing against Noble Knights. And don't forget, I used to play Noble Knights, and still do every once in a while on Edo Pro, mainly when I'm doing the Dark Magician's Deck Grand Championship and its spin-offs. So why would I play a deck that I hate? That wouldn't make any sense. And I will happily play against them in normal games, Royal Rumbles, tag duels, or whatever, but what everyone needs to realise is that they're really unfair in an endurance, purely because of Caliburn. You're not Isolde, not Heritage, not the Xyzes, Caliburn. That card by itself is the problem, especially when it usually resolves like 3 or 4 times on the Noble Knight player's first turn when they go Madrawt, Caliburn, gain 500. Madrawt effect, special on Noble Knight, equip Caliburn to it, Caliburn effect again, gain 500. Then go for an Xyz, like re-equip Caliburn, Caliburn effect, gain 500 again. And then banish Excalibur and Engrave to rank it up into a different Noble Knight Xyz, re-equip those equips again. The equips being Caliburn, Destiny, and another Excalibur. Caliburn effect again, gain 500 more. So do you see what the problem is now with using them in an endurance? They usually end up being equipped onto something that's near impossible to get rid of. You could argue and say, oh, just negate Madrawt or negate the summon of the Xyzes. I mean, that's all very well, but just because you have counters to these cards doesn't mean you're always going to draw them, no matter how many you have. So, yeah, I'm afraid my decision still stands. Speaking of, going back to decks and cards that I hate, like, arguments still pop up about them. I'm getting really sick and tired of people starting arguments with me over cards and decks that I hate, including questioning me on why I'm not playing them myself, comparing them to other cards, or there's of course the whole Ultimate Falcon or Full Armor Master versus Negates debate. And I'm getting so sick and tired of that. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze again. Oh, sorry, my hay fever's playing up again, even though I swear I've not been near any grass pollen. Yeah, I'm sick and tired of that debate, and I'm just so bored of it. It just goes round in a circle, and the same things are said over and over again. I've just had enough. I don't want to hear it anymore. I mean, that particularly hasn't happened for weeks, but it still happened even after that video where I was talking about my top 5 reasons why I might quit current format Yu-Gi-Oh! So yeah, it's that, but mainly the fact that people play or try to play hated decks against me. And I'm so close to just outright quitting current format Yu-Gi-Oh! Altogether. This is just getting ridiculous and out of hand now. But of course there are drawbacks to quitting current format Yu-Gi-Oh! Which I've thought about. One being that if I do, then, well, at least at the time of recording, my fiancée doesn't have anyone else to play against right now, so maybe I'll still make an exception for her. The other problem with that is, like, if I do quit current format Yu-Gi-Oh! Then, well, Express Gaming will only have one deck that I'd want to play against, his GOAT format water control deck. He does have a hat format hat deck, but that's a deck that I just really don't like playing against. Not to mention that not a lot of the people at Dead Uni or Tabletop Republic have pass format decks. I mean, maybe there'll be a chance I'll have several pass format games on a casual only night, but if it's a tournament night, then I'll probably never get a chance to play. Although James has pass format decks, even though we do, even if we do get a game in, he then just goes off and plays Digimon, which would mean there'd be not much point coming on a tournament night. So yeah, it's a tricky one. That being said, if I get pushed too far, I'm just gonna end up quitting current format Yu-Gi-Oh anyway. 'Cause I swear to God, if one more person either starts an argument with me over a card or a deck that I hate, or plays or tries to play me with a deck that I hate and don't want to play against, that's it. I'm done. I am quitting current format Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't want to resort to it, and I know nobody would want that to happen, but like I said, I will do it if I get pushed too far. That's how fed up I am of this. I'm just so sick and tired of people not listening and not respecting my decisions and wishes. And it's still coming up with other games. Games that I have absolutely no interest in playing, which I also already brought up last time, and yet this keeps happening. And it's just really pissing me off. What part of I don't want to play this game do people not understand? No means no. And the more you keep asking me when I've already said no, the more angry you're just gonna make me, and then there will be problems. Yeah, that's mainly it, really. There were some other things I was gonna rant about, but they haven't happened in a week or two, so I'm probably just gonna leave it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay safe, you guys, and please respect people's wishes and decisions. Thanks for watching.